Welcome to Cooking with Friends. Today we're going to make chicken supreme. This is a great recipe. We're going to start with 3 chicken breasts. We've cut them in half. The recipe calls for 6 halves, so make sure you get that step done. And then we've also got some bacon. It calls for 6 slices of bacon. We went ahead and fried them and then chopped them up into little pieces. So you're going to mix those 2 proteins in your bag, and then we're going to work on the sauce. The sauce calls for 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. It also calls for a half a cup of sour cream. It's going to be a really creamy dish. And then it calls for a dash of Tabasco sauce. You can add more or less depending on how you like it. If you like it spicier, you can add just as much as you want. You're going to whisk that together. Now on the bacon, it says to fry it, but there are other ways you can cook your bacon. You can cook it in the oven on a cooking sheet, or you could cook it in your microwave. So there are other options. You don't have to dirty up your frying pan. So once you get that all whisked together, we're going to pour it into a quart-sized freezer bag. Now this is a little bit different than some of the other recipes. A lot of times we pour the sauce onto the meat, but this time we're not going to. Here's a little trick you might remember whenever you're trying to get the sauce into the bag. If you put it into a glass, it'll help you keep the bag standing upright. It'll be easier to get into your bag. So get all the sauce in there. Okay, you're going to seal the sauce bag, and then you're going to put it inside of the bag with the meat. You're going to freeze it. Whenever you're ready to cook it, just thaw it in the refrigerator like we have with all the other recipes. You'll put it in a 9x9 baking sheet, and you will cook it at 375 degrees for about 50 minutes or until the chicken is cooked all the way through.